Let's record. Okay, now we're recording. Okay, first, now we want to create a new table. A new table. Okay, we go here. A new table. XID as an integer. It's a key. User ID is a login. Okay, and then the password. Okay, okay, so we create a key. We need the user ID as a key also. Okay, we add new index. We create ID. Okay. Okay, now you can see we refresh this one. Now you can see the test log in. Okay, now we refresh this one. Test. Now you can see this is two field lah. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Now you can see there's no record inside, so I put two record here and insert two record. I execute it. Okay, now I can see go to select again. Then we show two record. Okay, now we want to build a single login. Single login. First, we need to create a login function first. Okay, we get a login function first. We go to store procedure. This is login. Login. Kita find satu login. Mana login? Ini login. Okay, you see this is also under this one. I just use this function to modify. Okay, just to modify parameter user ID is 30. Okay, so I check. So I just check. I just check. Okay, so I just check. Select ID. XID kan ni? Okay, select XID. Okay, XID from XID from yeah. Select XID from test login where user ID equal to could. Okay, and because password is case sensitive so kita pakai ini. using binary method. Okay. Okay. Using binary method. So we close it. That means if we found ID equal to more than 0, it's not 0, means we found, then means found match. So we return 100. Okay. We return 400. Okay. And also we return the ID too. Okay, we return 100. As we return 1 means not match. Okay, because this one it can be now, so kita guna tambah ini. If the now we found now, we also consider as 0. Okay, so we kasih crap. Okay, we can test it. Okay. Okay, we can test it. How to test? Okay, how to test? We declare this one. Okay, we execute. Okay, we put a password, a user ID. Okay, then we try to see the R. So what's the result? 1 mean not found. Okay, if we use this one, password 100. Okay, any question? Testing. Any? Okay kan, faham kan? Yeah, just find the match only. Okay, ini sudah siap. Okay, now we try to create a function. Okay, now we create another API. Another API. This one kita sudah ada API. Then we can find test login. Nampak ini. Okay. Now we create another API. We call it test API. Okay, so we using JSON format. We receive a command in JSON format. Okay. So next is we try to grab click command. Okay, command, the JSON format, the command in JSON format. Okay, we declare a command. Okay, so we try to execute the command if n is what I call login. Login. Okay, the command is login. So here we check R equal to P test login test log on. Parameter is what? Okay, parameter is parameter is user ID and password. This is JSON format. So I declare this one as berapa? Tadi berapa tuh? 30. Okay. So I declare this one as password 100. Okay. So I get this value, I pass to this. Okay. Then so output. Okay, we return back. get back the command that you return is what? Okay. Okay. So this is end up the output is JSON format. Okay. Okay. Next is one success if R100 success. Success. So we'll return a result. Okay, we'll return a result. Status. Status. Command, you put success. You put a bracket. Okay, for carpet status success, and also we put the user ID. Okay, we find out the user ID. Okay, inilah. Okay, success. Else apa? Else gitulah. Okay. Else apa? Fail. Else ialah you put a fail status first. Okay. Okay, here also we need to put, let's say, execute. Okay, let's take the command. Let's take the command. Okay. We test the command. Okay, we try to have an input. Command output. Oh, yeah. Then we try to select what is the output. Okay. Okay, so we try to put the command is in JSON format. Format. Command is what? Command is login, huruf besar, case sensitive. And then what's the password? User ID, user 1. Yeah. User ID. Okay, password. Okay, we put a user ID, user 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we try to execute. Success. Nampak? In the format success. Okay, the command is return is success. Okay, so we try to put something wrong. See what happened. Fail. Invalid user or user apa ni? Invalid user or password. Okay, or password. Okay, or maybe we put some wrong command. Okay, we try invalid command. Okay, paham? Any question? Any question? Okay kah? Faham kah? Hah? Time to follow us. Susah kah? First time kan dapat. Future you may meet all these things. Okay. 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 So you see, this is API test API. Okay. Now I'm going to call this API. Okay, an API. There's many type of API, but I'm not using the REST API because the REST API is different. So I use one type of API only. Okay, the most common one. Okay, here this is the SQL. Okay, an API call. Dulu saya pakai apa? Test kah? Test the STT test login kan? Ini test login kan? Okay, so I can satu API call #. Ada #. Okay, I try to use this API, you duplicate it, Control C, Control V. Okay, and then I can rename it Test API. Test apa? Tadi apa? Test API. Okay. Mana sudah? Test API. Because I copy it. Okay, of course I need to do some modification. You see, it's still using old name. Okay, I need to modify the code so that I can. Okay, now you can see I use a serial, command line, and so on. Okay, now I try to remove this one. Kira guna punya. Okay, try to remove this one. Okay, because it's a single API. So I need to create an object first. Kita cari paling similar punya. Okay, this object. Test login DB. In DB. Well, I put test because this is test lah. Else, future I can remove all this testing module. Test. Okay. So I need to change the code. Test login DB. So this is a class object. Okay. So I remove this one. Remove this one. Tamau. Okay. Hilang sudah. Okay. Okay. Ini sudah record kah? Sudah recording. Still in record. Oh, recording. Now I go to copy from other source code. So macam mana? How you feel? Senang kerja ke susah kerja? Product. Okay, so I try to create an API. Oh, sorry. Wait. Continue. Okay, so we remove this one. Tak mau this one. Okay. Somehow this one, use this one. Call API. Okay. So we try to use this API. This API, we put a name, test API. Test API. So the input is JSON, output is JSON. JSON is JSON. Okay. Same thing, huh? Okay, if we turn success. Okay, success. Okay. Okay. Apa faham ah? Any faham ah? If they found, that means success. Parameter is 0. Mean the 0 is from here. Okay, that means calling the API is no problem lah. Okay. Okay, now sudah ada. We save it. Okay, now we call the API. Okay, we call the API. Okay, we receive. We try to change this code. We receive a JSON format from the post. Okay, from the post. Okay, so we receive the JSON file from the post. Kita tambah ini. So we call the function. We put use test login object from this one. Okay, ini. Okay, we call this one. Call this one from this one. So this is a P. Okay. So after we call the P, okay. So we call the P. Then we call the so we get the JSON in string. Then we try to call if P test. Mana ni? test. Command. Command from this one. And then output from this one. Output. Okay. And this is output. Okay. Output this one. So once the output, so once it's success, sorry, return the topic. Okay, we can see return data. Okay, return data. Return data. Return data. Okay, return data in JSON format. So by default, this one must be in JSON format too. Okay. Okay. So we try to compile it. Review. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay, we try to publish. Publish. We try to publish. Any question? No question, ah? Semua mau tidur sudah. 174. Huh? This is okay. This is just for your information. Future you may, if you go to further your code, it may be in look like this lah. Okay, in the development. Okay. Now I publish the code. I publish the code. Publish the code. Publish the code. Yeah, restart now. That should restart. Oh no. Jangan restart. Okay. Publish the code. Ayo. Server jam sekejap. Stop je. Server. The server is too busy. Let me publish the code first into the server. Hari ni 14 kah? Ya, hari ni 14 pukul 3:30. Go to production live to publish the example just now. Okay, now we have the code. Panjang cerita. We have the code. Okay, now sudah release. Okay, now sudah release. Okay, kita mau rehat sekejap. Oh, what? Hah? Mau rehat kah? Sebelum mau opening kah? You want to take rest or what? Take rest for this API already done. The API already done. So in the okay, now we go to apps. We go to apps, huh? We go to apps. Mana kita punya apps? Hey. Okay, now we go to our apps. Kita kasih record dulu. Record dulu. Okay, we try to go to our apps. Okay, this is our apps. Continue. Okay, the app that we previously done it, and yang kita previous done it. Okay, we try to run it, see what happened. This is the apps. Now we try to change the login, see whether it's success or not. Come on, baby. Running. Wow, why is it take so long? Oh no. Mana sudah? Why it take so long? Ya, kita ada multi processor nih. Ini kita punya processor tinggi. Mesti kita punya processor tinggi. Oh, pakai berapa? Okay, we log in. Okay, now we change this part. We change the login part. Okay, so we change the login part. We find the login. Mana itu login? Mana? Where are you? We find the login part. Remember, the login part is here. Okay, and then login. Mana kau? Okay, login part. This is login part. It's here. Okay, we get the user ID and then we try to make it login. Okay, so this one we want to change. We go to implementation. We call okay, we put an action. Okay, we put an action. So we change it to become command because kita sudah ubah. Login, password, PW D, correct? Betul kan? Password ialah command user ID pwd. Okay. Okay, now we try to call, because this is the API class for the task. We try to find the ini tukar. Okay, because we use test API. Okay, we use a post. Okay, we put a content except JSON. We silap sudah. We send by command. Encode. Kita salah silap sudah. ESB. Okay, never mind. Kita silap sudah. Never mind. We call this one. We try to find the example, mana example API. Kita guna ini, sorry, silap sudah. Kita guna ini. Select JSON format. Example kita guna JSON format. Kita dump the whole JSON format, and then we get the original string. Get the original string. Yeah. So you get 64 bytes. Okay, we get the text and we send back to as a normal text. Okay, so here we're still going on the same thing. So correct. Then we put a command here. Just test API. Okay. And then we log in. Password. We use a command and send. Okay. That's it. So we try to decompile the program again. Publish. Publish. Okay. I republish the website again. So after I compile, I republish the website again to the web server. So only I can test it. Okay, if not publish, double test. Okay. So I go to connect the server, the EMS server. So wait a while, waiting the server to be connected. It takes some time because you need to check security. Okay. Yes, some time. I can see. So sini kamu faham gak? Okay. 64 bit. Okay, why I need to 64 bit? Because why the password that you send, it may contain the special character. So this text 64 bit can bypass. Okay, can bypass all the security checking. Okay, so that it can reach to the server. Okay, as it will be truncated or reject by the server. So normally password or graphic, image, everything you have to make it become text 64 bit. Okay, before you send to the server through the API. Okay. So you have to maintain the security lah. Currently I didn't do the direct update to the server lah. Must go to a manually process. Okay, a manually process. Any question you want to ask about this? Any question can ask. Blur. Alamak. Don't worry. This one is just for your information. It's look like almost like this. Okay, when you go to a real development. Okay. So that means currently what you learn is very far away lah, from the real environment. But don't worry. Okay, one day you may catch up with that. Okay, that is all. So that's why the example code is very important for you to learn. Okay, for you to learn from the example code. Without the example code, it's hard to get we call a proper way lah, to code the program. Okay. Now I already release. Now release already. Okay, I already released already. Now we test the website. We test the website. Testing website. See it's still working or not. Okay, website is working. Now we go to the development. Okay, now we try to change it. Sudah change ah? within the chain. Okay, the API also chain. Okay, now we try to run it. So okay, before go there, then we check the login, see whether it's success or not. So how to get it success or not? Okay, login. Once it's login, it will return the result. Okay, how to return the result? Oh, okay. Return the result. When you log in, it will return the result in the Java format, in the JSON format. So in the login Java, okay, this API, inside this API, they got listening. This is to return. After you call the API, and then it will return. When you return, here, if the API success, okay, is the API success, status. Why status? Because I'm using the okay, okay, using the status to return whether it's success or not. Okay, let's go in. One success, then we sign in. Okay, if not success, means we show the error message. Okay, let's go see what happened. Hopefully it's working. Then if working, then we can dismiss this class early. Okay, we simply put a text receiving. Nothing. Receiving. You see, now we're going to debug. Success. Ya, mati. Receiving error message, else is show receiving. Okay, now we want to find out what is happening. Okay, we put an item. You see, it stopped in the receiving here. Okay, we try to put over here. Two. Try to debug. Two. That means if not success, it show suppose it show error message. So never mind. That means if we see something receiving 2, then we try to get the result. See what happened. 3 plus. Okay, we see the result first. JavaScript cannot be converted. Oh, sorry. Okay, because I published the test API. It need a login to access. Means in the server I need to grant anyone can access the API. Okay, this is password problem. So I go back to the server. I go to the production. Okay, I edit the configuration in the web server, allow the test API to be accessed anyone. Okay, test API. Okay, to be accessed anyone. Okay, correct. Okay, now we try again. Okay. Invalid password. Nampak? Okay sudah, invalid password. If I put a right password, 1, 2, 3, 4. Success. Okay, kita boleh rehat sudah. Okay kah? Okay. So you can. Yeah. Okay. So you can see I only call one API saja. Saya buat satu API in the only create one API only to call the store procedure. Call store procedure inside the server. Call this one. So it's up to me to create many commands. I can create many commands. Okay, I can create, for example, many command, xxx, yyyy, many command, many function without to modify the API. Tak perlu sudah. This is done once saja. This is done once. And then once I publish to website, future, I only add more function in the store procedure. Paham kah? Hello? You understand what it means? Okay, this method is seldom people to do this method because I put this, we call it, we put all the logic, business logic into the store procedure, so that in future we can add more function or do some enhanced edit or permission checking and so on inside the store procedure. Just writing a code without republish the API, without changing the apps. Okay, we can do that. Okay, for example, what? Okay, for example, let's say I want to control. Let's say today after 4:30 I not allow you to log in. I just put here if get that to current time is more than today 2:20 12 14 time okay, 20, let's say 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. for example. I block after 4 p.m. no one can access the code. No one can access the login. Okay, I just put here. I say, oh sorry. Okay, I just put here. Okay, For example, go to end code. For example, okay. Here I put end code. Jump to here. Okay, let's say I say I put a message say sorry sudah apa sorry due times out. Okay, times out. For example, after 4 p.m. I just put here lebih 14 apa 13 14 lepas pukul 4 time out. Okay, now I go back to the apps, to the app. I check up. Oh, sorry. I click back. Okay. Walaupun password betul. Okay. Nah, nampak? Error. Sorry, time's up. Paham tak? That means I can change anytime the code, to modify the code anytime, can affect the result on the apps. Ini bagus. So go back. I highlight this. I kasih remark this one. Execute. So this is good for when you're maintaining a very critical system. Okay? Ya. Kenapa bikin what apps? Okay. So okay again. Sign in, boleh masuk. Okay, faham? Any question? Huh? Oh, this one if app another user, register lah. Register user lah kan. Okay, later we can next class we add new register user. Okay. So ini kita sampai sini saja. Okay, good kah? So macam mana? You get the idea? So when you go to real punya development, okay, then company always like you to do things faster. Today I tell you, tomorrow I get your code ready. Itulah cepat. Okay. Somehow once you release, every time you release the code, you need to make sure everything is right lah. But of course you need the backup lah. Backup means if something wrong, you can reverse back. So if you sync everything in the store procedure, easy for you to do debugging and also reverse the logic back to the previous. Senang saja. While the user still using the system. Okay. Some company they like to do like this. Okay. System more release, new version. Okay, please down for 6 hours. Semua user terpaksa stop pakai untuk 6 jam. Okay, untuk 6 jam. And then lepas tu sudah release, baru kasih up balik. So this is can cause let's say if you have a critical system like online shopping, production line, you cannot stop. Once you stop, the company lose money. Okay, so to prevent the system go to long time maintenance period lah. Okay, less time means better. Long time, more time means losing money lah. Okay, any question? Faham kan? Semua okey kan? Semua happy kan? Tak payah, tak payah. For this, you just for your information. If you go to Visual Studio lagi, semakin you punya, because exam it won't ask you to write code in Visual Studio. Okay, now you just need the concept, just the concept, the concept. Okay, and also database lah. You need to learn the database, getting a script, how to update. This one also come out in the exam. Come out in the exam. So it's good lah. Tips.